From Studio 113 in Walson Hall, this is MBC News.
Hi, and welcome to MBC News. I'm Kieran Lorenz.
And I'm Tom Luttrell.
So how was homecoming weekend this week, Tom?
It was pretty good, yeah. The chocolate fountain was excellent. Dipped marshmallows in there, pretzels, chocolate on chocolate.
Wow.
Yes.
That sounds really cool. Well, how about some news?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Tom here with your Berg News. I conducted some anonymous interviews around campus about secret spots, student events, and the infamous Yik Yak. Let's see what you had to say. What is your escape on campus? Where do you go to find solitude? On a campus that's so snug, it can be tricky to find some privacy. We got a wide variety of answers ranging from your typical Java Joe couches and dorm rooms to the Alvin Butts garden, under a sycamore tree, the new Psy Lounge, or even the cemetery. Despite being small, there are a lot of places around campus for pretty much every area of interest. Whether you like parties or political parties, ukulele playing or neurological research, maybe both, there's a place for you. And in these places are events. Let's check out what events you thought were cool so far this year. The photo ops. Things like the photo booth and Cardboard Leo were big hits. Main Gate and Stonewall always get the crowd going long into the night. Many of you are looking forward to Walt Jr. from Breaking Bad visiting us here at Berg. While you can't count on a narcotics cooking demonstration, you can look forward to an amazing presentation on turning a disadvantage into an advantage. Speaking of cooking, get excited for this year's Battle of the Chefs. While it's not quite so soon, students are already fired up for what they know as one of the best days of the school year. Any day you get free food is a good day in my book. On to Yik Yak. Though it's over a year old, its presence in our community is still strong. It has been described as an anonymous Twitter. You think that Twitterverse is controversial? Yik Yak is a Sharknado of controversy, or a Yaknado. I had the chance to interview Yakkers with 0 Yak Karma, that is the ranking system on the social network, to thousands of Yak Karma. In other words, the voyeurs to the unknown celebrities. One student commented, "It should burn." What, are you going to set your phone on fire? Just delete the app. While the idea of anonymous community posting is a bit ominous, the majority of students see it as a humorous outlet for mutual frustrations and jokes. One remark was that it actually brings us closer together here in Muhlenberg and closes the gap between classes. A place where it's safe to say, ask, or comment on anything because you're invisible. This does run into some issues with cyberbullying, but that was addressed as almost non-existent on the app due to the power of the downvote, where users have the democratic ability to remove vulgar posts. What's your opinion on Yik Yak? Let us know on Twitter by mentioning Tomcast Live. That's it for today's news here on the MBC. What will the topics be next week? You decide. If there's an issue you'd like to hear about fellow students or faculty, just mention at Tomcast Live. It's your connection to us here on the big screen. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Tom. The Mules football team highlighted what turned out to be an impressive homecoming weekend for Muhlenberg sports, with a 42-7 win over Franklin and Marshall in their Centennial Conference and home opener this past Saturday. Sophomore quarterback Nick Palladino completed 16 of 27 passes for 229 yards and 2 touchdowns. Junior Nick Lamb caught 5 of those passes in his first 100-yard game. Freshman Max Cepeda rushed for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns on just 7 carries. On the other side of the ball, senior Ian Gimbar led the defense with 8 tackles, a sack, and a pass breakup. Senior Jeremy Thomas added 5 tackles and a sack of his own. The Mules are now 2-0 and look to continue their winning streak against McDaniel this upcoming weekend. The women's field hockey team got their 4th win in a row, beating King's College 3-0 on Monday night. Goals were scored by seniors Kaylee Theis and Lauren Jordan and sophomore Emily Boydell. Senior Sierra Lenker completed her 2nd shutout of the season, posting 4 saves. Lenker has given up 3 goals in the first 5 games. The Mules are off to an impressive start as they now hold a 4-1 record going into their conference opener Friday against McDaniel. The Muhlenberg women's and men's cross-country team dominated the competition this past weekend at the annual invitational that they co-host with Cedar Crest. The men's team had the meet's top 5 finishers, scoring a perfect 15 points for the first time in team history. Sophomore Jared Flank and senior Luke Munyon were the top 2 runners for the men. Junior Melanie Tremonti-Tina led the women's team across the finish line as the top runner. Freshman Mallory Snyder and Emily Davidson followed right behind in 2nd and 3rd place, and junior Claire Thornton took 4th. The Muhlenberg men's golf team opened the season with a 1st place finish in the Moravian Fall Invitational this past week. The Mules won the contest by 9 strokes over Messiah, leading them to the tournament title for the first time since the spring of 2011. The team was led by freshmen Evan Overcash and Daniel Edmond. The Lady Mules soccer team is off to a tremendous start, posting the best starting record in program history at 5-0-1. The team came back to tie Lebanon Valley 1-1 on Monday night. Senior Colleen Tohei scored the lone goal for the Mules. The girls finished with a 24-12 advantage in shots and look forward to continuing their impressive run through the rest of the season. That's all for this week's sports. Now over to Kevin with the weather.
Thanks, Kieran. All right, so on Thursday, it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 74, low of 47, no chance of rain. Friday, mostly sunny, high 69, low 53, chance of rain, nothing. On Saturday, we get the clouds, so yay! High 77, low 58, 20% chance of rain. Come Sunday, it's going to get the sun back, going to get a lot of heat, high 82, low 62, 10% chance of rain. So, coming in on Monday, we got showers. It's high of 73, low of 51, the chance of rain at 30%. Come Tuesday, we got sun. Finally, high of 70, low of 45, chance of rain at 10%. Wednesday, sunny again, high 69, low 46, chance of rain at 10%. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for watching MBC News. I'm Kieran Lorenz.
And I'm Tom Luttrell. Stay sharp and have a great week.